Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Belinda. If you're new here, if you're not new here, welcome back. I know I've been gone for a while, but I've had the worst issues with my computer. I've been losing my data, so every time I record a video and I'm trying to edit, iMovie just messes me up, and then Final Cut Pro was just, everything was just working against me. So I had to reinstall my OS, and by God's grace, I think everything is fine now. But anyways, it's been a while, and if you follow me on IG, you know that I recently got engaged. So this video is just sharing with you the engagement, the proposal story. I'm going to put a video showing how it went, but I just wanted to give a little backstory before showing that. So if you hear, when the video comes up, you will hear me say I should have guessed, something like that. And I said this because in the days, the week before, a few days leading up to the proposal, my fiance had been acting funny. And fiance, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but you know what I mean, the man I'm marrying. Yeah, so he'd been acting funny, and something was bothering him, something was on his mind. I kept trying to get him to talk, but he wasn't saying anything. Every time I would ask, what's wrong, what's going on, he'd be like, oh, nothing, it's fine, everything's fine. At some point, I even started feeling what's even wrong with this one? You can't even share your problems with me. I was even getting upset. And one thing I've heard a lot of girls say is that, the same thing, that the men always act funny. So I think in the past, I used to be oh, okay, so when he starts acting funny, I know he's about to propose. But trust me, at that point, I didn't feel it didn't even cross my mind. Oh, don't get me wrong, I knew this proposal was coming. It wasn't a surprise. We talked about marriage and everything. So he had asked me to marry him unofficially. He's asked me, he's told me that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with me. He wanted to build a family with me. So I knew it was coming. And I knew it was coming soon. I knew it was coming very soon. I just didn't know the exact date. So I think I was still surprised, but I was not surprised, if that makes any sense. Because people asked me this, did you know? I knew. Which is why I wasn't, maybe that's why I didn't cry. But anyways, so yeah, back to the story. So the day before the proposal, he asked me to come after work to see him. So he was like, after work, when you're coming, come hungry, that I'm going to cook for you. And I was like, okay, I won't take lunch and I won't eat breakfast. Typically I'm supposed to close at 3, but I'm always in the office till 5, 6. And so he used to make this joke about how, your closing time is 3 p.m, right? Interesting. So because he said he was going to cook, and I know him, he will not eat until I get there. I tried to close early. So that day I went to work early as well. I got to work by past 7, and I tried to finish my work fast so I could go back and eat. But I also noticed that my friends had been calling me from morning. They were calling, FaceTiming me and stuff, which is not exactly unusual, but that week, in that month, in fact, we hadn't really FaceTimed. So it was a bit odd. Then when I left the office, they called me. So they just kept track of my whole day, find out when I was leaving, on my way. They were on the phone with me till I got to the house where he was, and all of that. So I just thought it was normal, to be honest. I didn't think too deep into it. That morning, my sister came to my room, and when I was getting dressed, she was also going to work. So it was a bit odd, but at that time I didn't think about it. Honestly, I didn't think about anything, to be honest. But looking back at it, I was like, no wonder she came to the room. Why was she sitting with me? I was getting dressed for work. She should have been getting dressed for work as well, because we both work early hours. So we leave the house early. Typically she leaves the house before me. So I was why is she in my room sitting down looking at me dress up? It's very odd. So later she was now telling me how she was in my room. She wanted to see what I was going to wear, and she really wanted to tell me not to wear what I was wearing, but she didn't have anything to back it up, like, why are you wearing this shirt and this pants? And I'll be like, is it not work clothes? And then she'll be like, don't wear this today. And I'm like, so she couldn't tell me, but she wanted to tell me to wear something really nice, but she couldn't. And then my friends were FaceTiming me because they wanted to see what I was wearing so that he could wear something similar, sort of. So anyways, so all of that happened, and then I got to the house at about 3:20 something p.m. and I replied him, I'm here, because he had asked me, where are you? Alright, so I'm like, I'm here, and I knock on the door feeling cool, like I'm going to surprise him. I'm early today, I'm coming to eat the food he cooked, and then he opens the door and he hugs me and lets me walk through, and then I see the whole setup and I'm like, I should have guessed. And it was a bit awkward and weird. I was a bit awkward and weird, I think, because I didn't know how to react. I'm very shy and I don't know, I'm not great at expressing my feelings, so I didn't know how to put the whole shock into words, and I was really shy because someone was recording, and then it turns out people were on Zoom watching, so the whole thing, like, I didn't want to react in a way that he would think I'm not happy, but I didn't want to fake any feelings because that's not me. So I mean, so yeah, you see that was a bit awkward in the video, but doesn't mean that I wasn't excited, because I was, and I was surprised at the same time. I just didn't know how to express myself, and which is why I always told him that I wanted a quiet proposal, or just two of us, nobody else. But my friends bullied him because they said he insisted that no one else be there, but they all wanted to be on the phone and on the call, and some people wanted to be there, like physically in person. So yeah, I'm happy with the way the proposal was done, because they were very intimate. There were just like 3 other people apart from the 2 of us, and he read his speech to me later when we were less weird, or less awkward, or less overwhelmed. Yeah, so when it was just both of us, he read his speech to me and he asked me to marry him. Yeah, it was nice, and I think everybody wants a fairy tale proposal. Maybe most people do. I didn't really care so much. I just wanted that moment, of realization that yes, I'm going to finally get to spend life, to do life with this person. And that was the moment that I realized that everything about this was perfect. It was what God wanted. It is what I want, and it's what he wants, and it was just a magical moment. So thank you guys so much for watching, and the video plays now. See ya. Hi. Wow. No, don't be surprised.
Look at me now.
Tayo! Wow, nice. I thought it was weird. Who is that?
No one.
Oh, you guys useless. Wow. Aww. So that's why you're cooking. Yeah, I know I'll find dress. Okay, it's just like
Congrats. Just hug Joseph. Just hug him again.
It's
Hug him
okay,
again.
please, let's end the video. Don't shoot your phone, though. But your phone, you shoot. Don't shoot your phone, though. Yeah, don't worry. So yeah, who's giving us the step by step? Thank you. Yeah, go for your run. Your ride. Yeah. So I'm going to be a wife, I guess. People always say that I'm going to be a wife. So I guess that just sounded apt. But yeah, I'm getting married sometime soon in the future. Today has been really overwhelming, trying to respond to all the messages. I have tried not to post up anything because I get very overwhelmed when I get a lot of messages at the same time. I get very overwhelmed. I can't deal. I don't know how people do it. So I haven't posted anything, put up anything on WhatsApp, social media, anywhere, because I just wanted some space and time. However, some people have put things up. My sisters have. And so people have been calling me, sending me messages, congratulations and stuff like that. And that's all fine, but I feel so drained just trying to make sure that I reply everybody and not just say thank you, like with sensible responses. So yeah, for this reason, I will not be putting it up on social media because I can't deal, not now. Maybe over the weekend sometime when I have time to myself to do all of that. I'll do that. Anyways, but it's been so amazing, and I think the most important thing for me is, I want to enjoy the moment, right? Because you only get engaged once. By God's grace, I just want to get engaged once. So I want to enjoy the moment, with my boo, and just feel happy, feel blessed. Okay, so after the proposal and everybody left, he was like, okay, so what do people do after they get engaged? And it was so funny to me because I was thinking the exact same thing. So what do people do? But I don't want to feel like I have to do anything or plan anything. I just want to enjoy that feeling of knowing that I get to spend the rest of my life with this amazing person, that also feels the exact same way about me. So I'm just enjoying that. I don't know if you guys would like to see any wedding planning content. It was never something I thought I would do, but I'm open to it, so let me know. Also, I'm going to tell this story because my friend says I would share how we met and our journey up till here. It's nothing out of the ordinary, it's just something I want to talk about. Maybe to encourage somebody else. So yeah. Thanks so much, for watching. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Thanks for all the congratulatory messages. And I know some people are going to say in the comments. So thank you in advance. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.